Coming to you from the innovative, immersive Hyundai Virtual Next Weather Sphere. This is Next Weather.
And for those of you who remember 45 records with a scratch, it's skipping again. More severe storms are on our doorstep for the third straight day. Meteorologist Gilmore, I hear you in the background there.
Broken record?
Yeah,
is that what
man,
it is? Yeah. It definitely is like a broken record, you know? I mean, it's the same story, or Groundhog Day, if you know that movie. It's like every day is the same, right? Here we go again. And then another next weather alert. Storms are rolling in. These storms are arriving a little later than the storms that did yesterday. So don't think that because we haven't gotten the storms yet that we're not going to get them. Damaging winds and flooding. Those are the primary concerns with these storms. I think as we go into Thursday and Friday, there's still a chance for some afternoon storms. Broken record. But I don't think they're going to be quite as severe, or at least the potential for the severe weather isn't going to be as high. Into the weekend. Still a broken record. Afternoon storms, but still a lower chance of rain as we go into Saturday and Sunday afternoon. Let me show you what we have out there right now. We just got the severe thunderstorm watch that was issued for the entire area. That's the pink that's showing up right here. So our severe thunderstorm watch goes until midnight. Now, there are not any warnings in effect for the area. There was a marine warning, watching out for some heavy rainfall and gusty winds there over the Delaware Bay. But what we are tracking is a severe thunderstorm just into Lancaster County. And this thunderstorm is producing very heavy rainfall, gusty winds, and there's even a little bit of rotation in this storm. So let's get down to it. Let me show you the plan with these storms beginning to really knock on our doorstep just out to the west. We'll start off with a look at the radar. We'll take you down to that severe thunderstorm warning there that continues for Lancaster County. That goes until 6:45. Now, like I said, there has been some rotation with it. It looks like the rotation is weakening, but we will track that cell as it continues to move east into Chester, Coatesville. You could see that storm, if not that storm, one nearby, which is also producing heavy rainfall. There's that storm that's drifting slowly, and that's the concern, the slow movement of these storms out of Delaware, across the bay, into South Jersey, right there near Stowe Creek, there on the border of Cumberland and Salem County. That's just the leading edge, guys. A lot more. Look at all that rainfall. DC's got a flash flood warning, several severe thunderstorm warnings embedded within this broader band of heavy rainfall, frequent lightning as well. And it's all because of this tropical moisture that's just surging up from the south, and it's running into that warm front. That warm front's the focus, and it's really that mechanism that's lifting up all that moisture and producing the heavy rainfall, the thunderstorms, the gusty winds. Watch here. Through 8 o'clock, yeah, still mainly to the south. Philly Point south, mainly seeing that threat for the heavy rainfall and those storms moving in. As we go into the first half of the overnight, that threat for storms will start to lift farther north, up into parts of Trenton, Mercer County, into southeastern Pennsylvania, up into the Blue Route, up into the Lehigh Valley. But the greatest threat for the severe weather, the flash flooding, the damaging winds, that will pretty much stay, I think, from Philly and Point south. South Jersey, see that ball of the heavy rainfall? That would be the threat for flooding and maybe even some embedded gusty winds that could produce some tree damage, could knock out some power. But I think after midnight, the widespread threat for severe weather will clear out. It'll still be cloudy. There could even be a very stray shower to start early tomorrow morning. But because of all this cloud cover, there won't be as much instability in the air tomorrow. So that means that the threat for widespread heavy rainfall, gusty winds just won't be as great tomorrow. Still a chance, but we're just not going to have all of that fuel that we've seen for the last couple of afternoons there to give a little more juice to those afternoon storms. 85 tomorrow. There you go. We are up around 90, 92 degrees this afternoon. So we're about 5 to 7 degrees cooler and hence less energy in the atmosphere. 87 degrees Friday. We'll keep temperatures in the upper 80s to near 90, but a continued chance of afternoon storms. Just a lower chance for those pop-up afternoon storms over the weekend. And then we'll keep the pattern for the first half of next week, but I think finally it starts to break down as we go into the second half of next week. Yuki, back into you.
All right, buddy. Thank you.